Okay, this morning we're popping lines here on the top cut of these posts. Got the header ready for that door and the header ready for that door, but I don't want to install the headers until I cut posts off because they'll be in the way. I'm gonna have to wrap this pole like a Christmas present with that saw in order to get around there and cut it off. So based on where that 2x8 by 12 was mounted yesterday, this is the top of the 2x12 and the bottom of it will be right here. So I'm going to cut these off, get ready to set, and we'll cut all them off too and put these door frames in and get ready to set the rafters. See here, we'll set this one up for the next board. Back a little more. Where I can see that line good. I really need to be like this. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, one done. Okay, this one's got that string in the way, and I'm done with all the markings, so I can that'll work. Yeah. And of course, where I'm gonna cut, there's a screw. Oh, screws up there. Now this is the height of the door, and then I got that 2x4 that's going to go in there, and then the 12-foot long or 16-foot long 2x8s will set on top of here vertically. And I'm gonna make the front one come out to the corner, 45 the end of it, so the front one on this side, 45 the end of it too, and it'll sit on there. And this little angle should I cut at that angle, and then yeah, that would be better, because then I can apply that little cut angle on the front board going that way, just for this 3.5 inches, and then 45 the end of it, so these two corners come together nice and neat. So I'm going to cut with the angle instead of the flat. just as soon as I drop that thing, it'll come unplugged if I don't babysit it the whole time. Step there. I'll bring that level. All right. I spent a lot of time this morning fine-tuning the plumbness of all these posts where they're screwed to the braces. Of course, all these braces will come out later on, but I want to make sure everything's plumbed, especially where the doorways are, and I want to make sure that the faces of all the posts are lined up with each other. So a little bit of tweaking here and there. Got everything lined up with that string, and then use the square to mark all the cuts on the post. Just as soon as I let go of that, it's gonna come unplugged, I guarantee it. That's the first one that cut smooth all the way across on both sides. Nice day today. The temperature was about 50 this morning when I got up. It's up in the 70s now. like to favor a little extra on the line. 32nd of an inch or more. It's easy to shave wood off, but it's really hard to make it longer after you cut it. Main things with these kind of cuts is I want to make sure that face, we know that's plumb with the saw blade, or perpendicular 90-degree angle, because we checked that with the square. But you want to make sure that face is sitting flat on here before you dive into your cut. I should have been on the other side. Okay, 3 more to go. One little trick I do, this thing will come unplugged real easy. You see, you bend those prongs just a little bit, and that keeps that pressure on that thing, so it won't just fall out. Now, wasn't thinking when I put that big concrete anchor in there, was I? That deck up there is going to slope into this angle, sitting on top of these 2x8s. This deck here, I'm going to follow this line out and head down probably to that post right there, and then have a valley from that point over to that post. So I could put hangers on here, but do I need that? Well, yeah, when I go to close this in and put a soffit on the overhang, I'm gonna need some dead wood on that pole anyway. I'm gonna probably end up putting another boulder, a couple tapcons in there. So what I could do, set the saw for 1.5 inches, because that big concrete anchor is way up in there. It's probably about that deep. That'd probably be the best thing to do. Set the saw 1.5 inch cut in, and then take it and set it back as deep as I can and cut up through here till I run into that, and then I can turn the saw this way and cut in that side up until I hit, and use the sawzall to whack it off. Yep. Helps if you don't stand on your cord. Pretty good for guesswork. Uh-oh. Hey, Dad.
Yeah, hi. Checking out your schedule today. You free this lunchtime or what's going on?
I'm covered in sawdust right now. So, as you heard my phone call talking to my dad, he came over and gave me a hand getting these two 16-foot 2x8s up there. We got the door header in on both doors. And got that corner cut out like I was talking right before he called. And plenty of dead wood there for doing the eave work on that side, the soffit. So just wanted to give you an update before I call it a day. I just put up all my tools and he just left, so thank you, Dad, for coming over and helping. It was a little tricky getting those angles there because obviously that corner post was not cut off square. It was cut off at the slope that this wall here is going to have from that roof line. So the end of those wall plates had to be cut at that angle in the bottom of them, and then 45'd on the end to accept this other two that are coming in from this side. So I have two more sitting over here on top of this wall. That way there'll be a nice crisp corner out here with no overlapping butt joint. So just wanted to thank you guys for participating in my videos, and I hope you enjoy watching me. Sometimes I flub up, but that's part of making videos live. You're not rehearsed in any way whatsoever, so when things don't go as planned, similar like that corner over there against the wall, and you just do what you got to do to make it work. Wood is very forgiving as long as it's not too short. You can bend it and tweak it and force it to do things that it doesn't want to do. But if it's too short, you got to go get a new piece of wood. So thank you guys for watching. Have a good day.